Yo, people, and welcome to For a Different Lens podcast. I'm your co-host, Joe.
I'm Deji.
And I'm Jacob.
And we've got our good old friend joining us for a conversation.
Afternoon, boys. It's me, Reice. How are we?
Oh, yeah. Mate, this Reice guy, I said to Jacob, I was like, we got to get him on. Reice is a character.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure coming on the show. I must admit, it's always a pleasure. I mean, it's not trying to get your show shut down, but yeah, it's always a pleasure.
Mate, Reice got stories for days, mate. With you two, literally the clips, and even when the one you lot done months ago with Rory as well.
Oh yes, for a different.
I was like, yeah, nah, Reice, we gotta get him on just to talk, bruv.
Yeah, no, I'm actually buzzing to be here. It's been a while. Do you know what I mean? I've been waiting for the call up, so it's glad it's finally. I was only glad it's finally come.
What do you mean? Don't let this guy. So you not dream. I've been waiting for the call up, bruv.
What do you mean you've been waiting for the call up?
No, because you told me for a while now, and you know,
what Jacob told you.
Jacob told me for a while now, and you know, I thought I'd get a little reminder at his birthday, but none of you thought to remind me.
The worst thing, man sitting like this, legs crossed.
Yeah, so
making the statement more true. Bro.
Yeah, so now we're here. You know, it's a pleasure to come on because you know it is a great show that you have.
Thank you.
Much appreciate
that. We appreciate that. So, like I was saying off camera, yeah.
You start.
You said, well, season done now. You're leaving Welling, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're making moves. You say you want to go step up.
Correct.
And which team do you think you're gonna go to? Step up.
It's this ain't sound big headed, but it's a 24 team league, and I genuinely believe I could play for any of the 24. Even the league above, because I've been there, done it. Obviously, you know, my mouth ain't helped me in the past.
Is it helping you now?
I've got better.
Why?
I got better. Well, I think it comes with age. Do you know what I mean? And it comes with what's the word? When you've done it. So I was grilling people at like 2021. Like I've been in the game for 10 years, and it's not helped. Do you know what I mean? So now you know we've crossed the 30 mark. I feel like when I say these things, I could back up with what I'm saying. Okay. Which I did this year.
On that, what's the worst thing you've said? Or some. Because you've been in the game for over 10 years.
Yeah.
What's the thing that you either regret saying, or the worst thing you've said and you've stood by it still?
I would say I did tell a manager, suck your mother. I told him suck your mother. He was like, "You're never gonna play for another club in this country again." And I was like, "Yeah, say no more." Shut up, man. Got up, left. And he was right because I had to run to Denmark. so he did back up his chat. But do you know what I mean? That's just some of the things, you know. And it's not.
How old are you?
Like 23, 24.
Okay.
Why? What led up to that moment?
So it was.
Where were you playing?
It was brewing. It was at Swindon.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Oh, we forgot to mention that Reice has played for a number of clubs around the.
Yeah. And I'm not that person anymore, but. Basically a lot of things happened. It come to the end, and you know we were saying if he was getting a deal or not, and he was like, "No, you know why?" Basically, one of them, the incident. What happened was, I was at training, and all the boys went out, but normally have a time to go out. So I had my lunch. I was there early. Whatever, and they tried to act like I was late. So I was like, I'm not late. I've come in. Like, what are you on about? I was like, I've been here from this time. So they're like, no, you're late. We're gonna fine you 2 weeks' wages. I said, excuse me. The quickest I called the PFA was like, I'm not late. I've got the footage from the training ground. Show the time I got in.
I said I got the footage.
Yeah. So when I called
some hidden camera.
When I called the PFA, they were like, no, it's not happening. Whatever.
What,
so
they backed you?
They backed me instantly because I had the footage. One of the guys in the team at the time, he also went playing, was a PFA rep. So it doubled down on it. So it was perfect. And I knew, and he hated it that he lost to the PFA. So he just kept trying to get at me for every little thing. But I'd always be switched on. But the one time I messed up, I was coming home from London to Swindon. And I got to Swindon on time, but we either trained at the ground or we trained in like somewhere that was way. So I've got an Uber from the Swindon station, but my batteries died. So I'm thinking, oh, we're at this training ground. But we actually trained at the ground. So I've gone all this way, which is like half an hour, 45 minutes away. Got there, I don't see a car in the place. I was like, oh my God, they're training at the ground, innit? When I got the Uber back to the ground, when I tell you the smile on this man's face, he was like, got him.
Yeah, got you.
That was exactly it.
He said, got him.
He slapped me. He had the letter ready with the fine on it. I said, oh no. He got me, yeah. And then obviously end of the season happened, and yeah, that's when we had that chat, and yeah, let loose the South London come out. Because it's mad, because people don't understand, but Jacob, obviously been in it, there's only so long you can put on a professional voice.
Yeah.
I'm sure all our parents told us, like, you know, certain variants, you know, you gotta, you know, what's the saying, to live in Rome? Do you know what I mean? So yeah. So you act a certain way, but like we're boys from South London, like when they're taking a piss, and it will come out in the end.
Yeah.
And then I shouldn't have, but I exploded, and yeah, he was just like, yeah, you're never gonna play football in this country again.
What was his exact words just before you said that?
When I said that to him?
Yeah, just before you said it, for you to have said that, like that defined.
No, so we was having this chat, and he was basically, this guy's had good jobs and in the past. And
Is he still coaching now, by the way?
Yeah, he's coaching. He's coaching now, and he was basically going on, and he was saying, yeah, like you run into the PFA, blah blah blah, calling me this and that, and I was like, what? I said, listen. Someone was like, who are you chatting to? Like, who the hell are you chatting to?
Oh man.
And then obviously it come out, and he's like, you'll never play football in this country again. I don't mind the body. I said, shut the hell up, man. Got up, left the meeting, got my stuff, and just cut. And then I was waiting for the phone to ring in the summer, and then my agent was like, yeah, we got nothing at the moment. And then I had to run to Denmark, man.
Yeah, the realities. How was Denmark? Because that's one time I've never actually asked you about. I remember seeing on your Snap and you just paying stuff for overpriced.
Yeah, no,
Denmark's expensive.
Denmark was a mad time. So
Is it a vibe though?
if you're not in Copenhagen or Aarhus, yeah, it's crazy. I lived on top of a kebab shop. So where I was, club was Ledge, Sønderjyske. That's what they called it. It was in the Danish Prem.
And How far was it from Copenhagen?
Oh, Quay.
Yeah.
Like you're far.
Because I've worked in Copenhagen. Copenhagen's nice.
Yeah, so it's nice. Yeah. But so they sold it to me. That was me living in this Ledge house. Whatever, like come over, had a trial, good, stayed in a nice hotel. Everything was sorted, paid, whatever. Training ground, unreal, like really, really good. You know, there's nothing better when you go and you got the full kit. Like you go there on trial and you got the full kit. So they gave me a snood, the full kit, jacket. They gave me like a bag's worth. I said, listen, this is you, this is D. Sat next to the Brazilian guy. I was like, he just chatting to you, like, oh yeah, black goalkeeper, you know, they get excited, like, right, like there's another one of us. Like, yeah, it wasn't. The two other African players in the team, over the moon, like it was just vibes. So then obviously I come back, they're like, yeah, we want to sign you. Like 6 months. I said, yeah, sign it, 6-month deal. Signed, and I left. And then I left to come home. They're like, yeah, your house be ready. This is the house you'll be staying in, blah, blah. I come back and they're like, yeah. So the house you had, it's gone. I was like, what's this? My suitcase like this, like it's gone. But you got you another gaff. So I was like, all right, no worries. Goes, yeah. So they have like the guy who looks after the players. You know what I mean? Like the team manager, you know that team. Yeah. And he's taking me, and I'm like, where are we driving to? This ain't that area. He's like, but he tries to sweeten me up. He's like, I come to this bakery. The bakery's unreal. You know, like Danish pastries, that, yeah.
Oh man.
So he's mostly trying to like fool me with the pastries and that. The pastries are busting. I can't lie. I don't have better pastries in my life. Expensive, but yo, the pastries are unbelievable.
Pastries are
yeah, so I've gone. They come to his house. I'm like, right, maybe he's stopping for food. Like, you know, you looking at it. Oh, maybe he's stopping for food. Because like there's a pub and then there's like a kebab shop. This dude goes, oh, we're here. I said, huh? But you know, like when you live like, it's like living over here, yeah, and you have the kebab shop, but you have a house next to it. That was me. So I was a house next to
the kebab shop.
Yeah. So the kebab was like, oh, like, did you guys moving in? I'm like, yeah, moved in. Again, it was like my house. Moved in. The first Saturday night after a night out, what would the one kebab shop open on a Saturday after everyone's been out?
Your one.
So all the
the noise, the smell, the lot was all in my yard every weekend. But it was good. Like they said, listen, they offered me, I think they offered me like a 2-year deal after the 6 months. They're like, listen, we want you to stay. Like, see a lot of potential. But I was like, no, this is mad. Like, I miss home. Like, I miss home there. And obviously, I signed for Shrewsbury, but I should have stayed, man, because that's probably my one regretting ball, you know, is not staying in Denmark.
Staying longer.
Yeah, literally, because
Were they still Danish Prem at the time?
yeah, and we had some good players. Like they won the Danish Cup. I don't know if you don't know a player called Alexander Barr. He plays for the Danish national team. Plays for Benfica. He was part of our team, and like he was like, "Listen, you two, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Oh man, I just miss home, man." And then Shrewsbury called me while I was at home because they have winter break, and I was like, "Listen, I'm gonna go back." And then Shrewsbury called me, and I was like, "It's home. Like, can't say no." But should have kept my ass in Denmark, man.
Were you playing like well there as well?
I played one game.
Oh,
But I had an absolute weldy.
I mean, for them to offer you a 2-year deal,
I had one game, but I had an absolute weldy. I still talk to some of them now. Like
That's the one picture you have from that game, innit?
The one where I'm flying top bins.
Yeah.
Jacob, if you see the free kick, the brother hit one. The brother scored one.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, he scored one. It was a cup game.
So what's the picture from? The one he scored?
Not the one I saved.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'm flying.
He ain't putting the one.
That was honestly. Like, so yeah, I made it. And I looked for it everywhere. There's no highlights of the game. It's the Danish Cup, and yeah, we lost 2-1. But literally, that was the only game I played. Played like, what's good is they say like a 23s team, but the 23s league is serious.
Right. So it's
Like, it's not like you know, over here, like, oh yeah, like, we lost.
It's basically like in Spain,
yeah,
where Barca's B will play in their championship.
yeah.
the same like Germany.
Yeah, but it's not like that. It's like the
Yeah,
23s
but
teams,
the
but your
competitiveness.
23s team better not get relegated. I think it was like, so your 23s team could get relegated into the league below.
Oh, okay. So there was something on it.
Yeah.
It wasn't just you're playing 23.
Trees,
playing
yeah.
23 subs.
So it was
Okay,
really,
okay.
really good.
Okay.
I remember we played my first game. We played some team, but they were like hella Asian players. I was like, these men are flipping. I was like, yeah, we might be done. Like first 10 minutes, but I'm playing like really well. And then from then the manager's like, yeah, we want to play, but we've got this guy from Germany. He's just come from the Bundesliga, and he's like on quite a bit of money. So obviously we got to play him. He said he's got like a couple months left. Like you're gonna end up being number one. I was like, nah, man, I just miss England. So yeah, don't know what there was to miss here.
Yeah. Now you don't want to be here at all, do you?
Nah, not at all. I can't lie though. Scandinavia is pricey,
Yeah,
ridiculous.
But it would be though. You know that though.
Also, because they earn more wages wise as well.
Yeah, I guess so.
It effectively balances out.
I don't know, because the women, when I was getting my first shop,
Or it's meant to. Anyway.
yeah, my first shop, I was there, and the woman could tell I was foreign. You could tell like English foreign. Do you know what I mean? You could tell like, and she was like, the woman behind the counter was like, no. I had the oil, and she was like to me, no. You might as well get petrol. She said, go get the good stuff.
Wow.
Said it was that real. She said you might as well go get petrol,
Wow, because of the price.
bro.
Was
the
it?
price difference was bonkers. So it was like that was like, let's say 90p. The good oil was like £4.10.
Jeez Louise.
Oh god. Yeah.
Bloody hell.
That is a
That's
mad price
nuts,
difference.
Yeah. But she was like, listen, she was like, listen, the food for people here is like for the poor, but it's not good.
Right. So what were you doing in terms of, were you coming back and then?
There must be thieves in Denmark, you know.
I'll be real, I never felt so safe in my life. But I think that's because of London mentality.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
mad,
You had the
bro.
London mentality, especially when you go abroad.
When
like,
you go abroad, it's mad. When I go abroad, I actually, I'm more fearless, if that makes sense.
yeah, 100%.
Even though I don't know the surroundings.
Yeah,
Unless you go Trinidad.
that's a different story.
Your dislike for Trinidad.
Yeah,
Continues,
that
fam.
slandered Trinidad bear, bro.
Listen,
Yeah.
the guy said if you want to walk to that KFC and come back, I guess you order it via the app because there's not a chance you're walking on these streets. I said, okay, sounds like everything I need to
And
know.
KFC's 10 minutes away.
Yeah,
They said don't make a 10-minute walk.
crazy.
That's if you actually make it.
Yeah, honestly,
Exactly. Them countries aren't for the faint-hearted at all.
not at all.
But now Denmark seems like Denmark seems nice though.
Yeah, it was. I was just in the village.
That's that's where it was. I think
Like-
if you were in a city, you probably
Yeah.
would have stayed longer.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Because they feel more like home. Because obviously
Yeah.
Regan's obviously out in Belgium now.
Yeah, but he has like Cologne, like 20 minutes away and that, so he's nice.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like if he had nothing, you don't forget like I weren't driving. didn't have no car over there.
Yeah.
Like it was
You
just.
weren't driving.
So it was like how can I explain it? This is how mad it was. So apart from the three black players in my team, no, there was 5 of us, I'd say. There was one other black guy in the village. And when he saw me, it was like
Christmas.
it was like he'd known me for a good 20 years. Brother was just yapping to me on the road for time. And the thing is, he was like, obviously he was African. But you know when people are finding English, he was generally finding English on the spot just so we could carry on our conversation. I said, you know what, let me just entertain this guy. Like,
Because he doesn't know when he's going to see someone
he
again.
doesn't know when he's going to see someone again. It was that real.
Man said, get out. But the flip.
Yeah. But it was such a nice city, man. We went into like the clubs and that. Like everyone just knows everyone. And it was calm.
What are the girls like?
I'll be real. It wasn't really.
Yes, it does. PC yourself when you do this.
Nah, I'm a lie because it was way before her.
Oh, okay. Don't PC yourself. Yeah,
It was way before her. The beanies were good. Not in the area.
Oh, okay.
I had to set my tinquay out. So but yeah. They don't mind travelling for a black one, I can't lie. They don't mind travelling for a black one, I'll leave it at that. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair.
But yeah, no, it was.
Yeah, let's just leave that one as that.
So you came back from Denmark. You then go to.
Wait, no, I got one last question about this though.
Of course.
Let's say your next move, would you move abroad again?
If it's warm.
Oh, okay.
So you're not looking for a Scandinavia.
If the bread's right.
Yeah.
So there's just certain factors.
100%.
Okay.
100%.
It
I'm
just
30 now,
factors.
bro.
I know.
It's none of this, I love the game, chase it.
Yeah, no prove it contract.
Over here, like, I've got things to
Back you
live
up.
for. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I have my people here. So I could play here. The money's not amazing. I could play here. The money better be good. But like I said, I can play here. But over there, when you're alone, there needs to be reason.
Yeah,
Do
100%.
you know what I mean? Like, I'm not here chasing it anymore. Like, I'm starting other ventures and that.
There needs to be a bigger incentive for
Yeah,
you
exactly.
to actually go abroad.
Like, I can't lie. I'll take a pay cut for some.
What, to go up?
No, so I would take a pay cut, go play abroad if the sun's right.
If the sun's right.
Yeah.
My goodness. No, you wouldn't. You're
I
lying to
would.
me.
100%. No, I'm more about peace and tranquility. So if I know that I could finish training.
From suck your mother to
Yeah, honestly. So that's cool, though.
The transformation is amazing.
That's cool. You know, let's cool. Let's get the episode name now. Growth. That's cool.
I was gonna say circle of life or something, but
Call it growth. Yeah. So like, if there's nothing better than finishing training, like, you know, on this break, finishing training, then going to the beach.
Apart from we finish training so late, we go to the beach and
Yeah,
start.
but if you're finishing training at 12 and you're on the beach by 2, you got a whole day on the beach.
Yeah, but I know, but you're also in that stage where you want to build your life. So I know you say you'll sacrifice
Again, but this
for
is what I do.
son.
See, that's why I say stupid money in Denmark, because there's nothing for me to spend my money on.
Yeah, but there's
You know what I'm
also
saying?
yeah, but then you make money here, but there's stuff for you to spend your money on here.
That's what I'm saying. So the money got to be right over here. But over there, I can just save my money while I'm only here, which I would. Do you know what I mean?
This year we're teaching money management.
We are
Just save
teaching
your money here as well.
Okay. Yeah, correct. I just realised. That's what the problem is. I still feel 22. Do you know what I mean? I feel like, yeah. But nah, do you know what I mean?
he just had one of his growth moments.
Yeah. but like, there's not as much instructions. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I could be over there. There's not much. Life's probably cheaper. Do you know what I mean? I spend, just cook, whatever. Do you know what I mean? I could miss friends' birthdays, not end up paying £75.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know what I mean?
No central trips.
Yeah, no central trips.
You know what he's trying to do?
No pay for drinks in the club.
Do you know, it's stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Not coming, they say it's free Prosecco and then you end up paying for the Prosecco at the end.
Mazaline.
That sounds like a certain situation.
That does sound like a certain situation. I think it was all in the same boat at the time. So
He's telling a bold-faced lie. I
Yeah.
told you the Prosecco was on Jacob.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
You
So,
never let it go, but it's fine.
I'm joking. Like, all jokes aside, like, it's different. Like, there's distractions. Like, you could be in your house one Saturday. Hey, boy, just call you. Like, right, I'm in my house. You're like, I'll come out. You're like, I'll keep it light. Now you're £300 down.
Yeah.
You are
I
300
mean,
pounds
we've heard
down.
about your
Yeah,
exploits.
well, this what happens. This what happens. It happens by accident. Do you know what I mean?
No, because you don't. This is the thing, though. It's self-control in them situations. I know the week might have been hard.
Yeah.
So you just want to go out and enjoy yourself. But next week's gonna be harder.
Live for the moment.
I'm not hearing that.
Yeah, no, you know what I mean? You're thinking, now you look at the bill like, maybe, you know what I mean? Let's budget cap. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, once in a while, sometimes just do it spontaneously, man.
do you know what I mean? But yeah, no, I hear you. But like I said, England is not, when you're abroad, there's not much there for you, man.
Mm.
When I was in Denmark, they literally, it was like, let's go to a player's house and his family will cook for you.
Does it give you a better level of focus though? Were you more focused on the game when you were obviously in Denmark?
100%. Because there's literally nothing. What I should have done is I probably should have started a few things. Like YouTube, whatever. Should have done all them things. All I was doing is I was home, focused, football, gym. Like, you got nothing at home to do. Apart from beat your meat and freaking play PlayStation. Really and truly. That's all you got, bro. Do you know what I mean? That's all you got. So it's like, well, that's the real. That's the real. Do you know what I mean? That you're hoping one of your teammates will, do you want to come round? Mrs. is cooking, little family thing. And yeah, it's lively. Like, we had a guy called, his name, he used to play for Fleetwood. And he used to invite me round, family dinner all the time. His family was lovely, the most amazing family. They used to look after me a lot, so like, I can't thank them enough. But yeah, that was it was like, man.
I think, going back to it, I think it was just the fact that you were in a quiet city. Or not one of the main ones.
If I was in Copenhagen,
Yeah. It'll probably still be. It'll have a Scandinavian name right now.
yeah.
Rushlack.
I'd probably have a ute. So yeah,
I hear it. Still.
yeah, he was right.
So you leave Denmark. What was your next steps when coming back to England? So obviously that manager said you're never going to play in England again. So what was the next step? I know it must have been. Is that all the shot times?
Like you said, Shrewsbury.
No,
innit?
sorry,
So
Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury. So my old captain at Cov.
Hold on, quick one. Have you ever cross paths with this old manager, or like played against him, or just seen each other?
Mad part is no. But if I stayed at Bromley this year, I would have. Yes.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so I went. So I got a call, and it was my old manager, old captain at Coventry. He got the job at Shrewsbury, but it was mad with Shrewsbury because that pre-season. Do you remember I left Aldershot to go to Shrewsbury?
Yes.
Trial.
Yeah.
I should have just signed for Aldershot.
Yeah.
Because I could have got whatever I wanted there.
Yeah, Reice. I'll tell you one thing about Reice and Aldershot. Yeah, we have a vote at the end of the week for best player and worst player of the week. Reice looked around as a trialist and said, "You know what? I'm gonna vote myself as the best player this week." He voted himself as the best player in training this week as a trialist. And then Reice is loud. He brings energy wherever he goes, in it. So he moves like he's been there before. Yeah. So like he'll be cussing people, and I'll be thinking, bro, you gotta tone this down because not everyone likes this.
Yeah.
And that's what obviously I like it, but certain people don't like it. But yeah, go and carry on.
Yeah. So he called me, got the Shrewsbury job, and he was like, "Yeah, like want to sign you." So I signed for Shrewsbury. End of the season come. Didn't play a game, by the way. Was on the bench, travelled, FA Cup. Like, had a few good experiences. I think we went to Stoke, played Wolves, lost to Wolves, went to Wolves Stadium, whatever. Didn't play a game. Stayed up. And he was like, "Listen, I'm going to give you a deal." So I was like, "Right."
Even though you
didn't play a game, but I was good. I'm good around the place. Do you know what I mean? So I'm good, change room, whatever. And he's like, "All right, cool." Sent me the deal. And I called him back like, "Yo, can't stop a little 100 on the top of the week." Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, we're good. I was trying to put a little 100, 150. He's like, "Oh, see what you could do." Time was running. The phone didn't ring again. I was like, "Raw, my old captain." Well, I did a thing, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, and then that's what happened, man. Like, shit happened, and then ended up calling Big Sol. Sol Campbell.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I got a huge threat for Sol Campbell. I didn't even call him. I gave him a text, sent him one long text. He was like, "Come in." So I was like, "All right." I came in.
Hold on, what club was this?
This is Macclesfield.
Oh shit, yeah.
So we trained one day. Literally trained one day.
Was this when they were in League Two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I trained one day. Then we had a game against Hartlepool, I think it was. And then a warm up, whatever. And in the last 20 minutes, he brought me on. Not even that. I think it might have been 10. And I was like, oh my days, I'm ringing on 10 minutes. So we were getting
What's the
pumped.
score?
We lost 1-0, I think, or 2-1. And I was doing a mad thing in the last 10 minutes. I was
Well,
like,
at the
freaking.
point that you came on.
Yeah, and I'm a goalie. So
Yeah,
I was like, we was
that's
getting pumped though. But I was like, this is going to be a long season if we're getting pumped like this, you know what I mean? It's Hartlepool, he was in the league below.
Yeah, the National League at the time.
Yeah, so I was like, freaking hell. And yeah, I got signed. And then obviously the madness happened where we weren't getting paid.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
It was bonkers. We trained at like, I can't tell you how many different places we trained. It was insane. Now that year was bonkers when I think about it. I think it was with PTSD just thinking about it right now. Do you know what I mean? Because I remember one time we called the chairman. So one of the players called the chairman, I think. And I say, listen, I need to get paid. I don't think we've been paid for 2 months. It's like, we need to get paid. Like, I've got bills, like, and whatever. And the chairman was like, we all got problems, and hung the phone up on him.
Oh boy.
Hey, listen, that'd be a home visit.
I was at home visit when the ringtone is. He's not in the country.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
I was gonna say, we all got our own problems.
There's a woman, like, it was mad. We had the woman from someone trying to buy the club from the only way Cheshire. She was in every day. It's madness. She tried to invite me over for Christmas. Like, because he thought, oh, we'd all be staying up. Like, all the black boys not staying up. She's like, oh, you can all come around my gaff for Christmas. All of us was like, you fucking man. I'll go around your gaff for Christmas, blood. So they're going to invite us round for Christmas.
That turkey gonna be unseasoned.
I was like, nah. To be honest, they were really nice.
Yeah.
They were actually really, really nice. But I'm not going to a random person. Like, you know my family.
Yeah,
like,
especially
family
on Christmas.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
go home.
But it was
Too
mad.
personal,
So
innit?
this how mad it was. I was at home and we'd only turn up for games. We didn't train. We all refused to train. And they couldn't do nothing. So I was in South London.
Throughout the week.
On Friday I got to Macclesfield.
And play the
What's
match.
Saturday morning and played the match and come back down.
For how long? How long was that happening?
It's like 4 weeks straight till we was played.
Bloody
And we
hell.
got paid. And then thank the Lord.
Was it backdated?
Huh?
Was it backdated?
I can't lie. I repeat to everyone that happened with COVID, yeah. COVID, but when COVID hit and the backdated payments start coming through, Lord God, I was
Cloud 9.
when that landed. When that landed, I don't even think it was 20 minutes. Farfetch was there. I was on Farfetch like this. Do you remember we went to what do you call it? Party? And you called me?
Who's?
Freddy's, I think it was.
Oh yeah.
That whole fit was from Farfetch that day when it landed. I got the Heron Preston tears like this. Doop, doop. But it all backdated the furlough thing as well.
Yeah.
When furlough happened, thank the Lord, there was no problems. There's money straight into the account. I was buzzing, man.
Oh, my days.
What a time, man. So yeah, but yeah, and after that was crazy because when that deal done, they're trying to bring football slowly back, and you're trying to find a club
Yeah.
during COVID, and everyone's been released and everyone's sitting at home. I had to tell one of them guys putting up my 5K, hoping that a coach sees it or something, so I get it.
I said, I'm also doing the run and do, you know.
I was like, oh, this is embarrassing, man. But yeah,
Yeah, no. I remember that time, to be fair, because that's when obviously our manager, I won't say his name, came and saved us.
saved you.
Oh yeah.
What, at Aldershot?
No, because this was COVID times.
You were at Dartford.
Yeah, so I signed at Dartford during. Cause
I remember
obviously
you lot were going to win the league and then
COVID.
They
finished
wrapped it, yeah, crazy.
Yeah, so no, that
man
was
just
during.
winning 1-0 every game or something.
Yeah, that was.
Jacob goal with Jemmy free kick. There was no in between.
Yeah, that was those times. That means that was when you would have signed at Bromley for the first time.
Well in.
You signed at Welling. Oh yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. So you signed at Welling again.
Mad time.
Yeah, your brother was playing for them at the same
Mad
time
time.
as well.
That's another part where I messed up. Well in, I was on non-contract. And
What's that?
So go on. Do you want to explain it?
so non-contract is you can basically leave at any time. Do you know what I mean? Or you
Like
got to
a
deal with
0
it.
hours for the working
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Context.
So I was on non-contract.
Yeah, trust.
I was on good money.
Mm.
And then they were like, listen, we want to sign you on contract. Like, there was always like threats of me going elsewhere, but they never materialized. So they're like, we want to sign you on contract. So I was like, nah, do you know what I mean? Like one of these must finally happen. Do you know what I mean? So I'm on non-contract. and none of them happened. And then it went into another lockdown.
Yeah, the second one. And that's when
So if I was on contract, I would have got paid like normal. And they offered me a mad signing on fee.
Oh,
whatever.
so this was during, you should have signed that during COVID.
So I was like, all right, cool. We'll do another. Sorry. So obviously COVID happened. And I was like, right, like, I'm not getting paid no more. What the hell?
And this would have been your first time not getting paid from football?
Yeah.
In your life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I called my cousin quick and was like, yo, I need a job. Started doing removals, bro.
Yeah.
Fair.
Started taking people out their houses and that.
Imagine.
Oh. I thought you were talking about like helping people move house.
No, that's what he does.
Yeah.
You just said you was removing people out the house.
No, I wish I was doing that. The painting thing, I love that. You made it sound like that. Yeah. But yeah, no, I was helping people move houses and that.
Yeah,
So
doing removals.
yeah.
Careful,
So that's what I was doing. And Careful Caddies put money in my pocket. I'd thank that company every day. Police, I'll be real. Doing that was probably some of the best times I've had in my life. The most fun I've had.
That was your first time actually just doing work other than
Work,
football.
yeah. And I actually loved it.
Is it?
Bro, I can't lie. That job was unreal. Obviously, working with your cousin, working with your people, like normal people, and we're having fun.
How long did you do that for?
Bro, as soon as the summer hits, I do it to this day.
No, I'm saying at that time.
Oh, I did it for like 5-6 months.
Fair.
Yeah.
Until you found the club full time?
Yeah, went Bromley.
Yeah.
And I just like, listen, just pay my expenses.
Were you still working at Careful Kelly's, the removals company, still like on your days off? Or I know it's difficult to do removals and play ball at the same time. The total takes your body.
To be honest, Codbonny only pay my removals. I said if there's Codbonny only pay my expenses. I said if there's a removal day that they need me, I'm going. They're like, yeah, cool. Cause it was jealous because when I went Bromley, they were looking at me like, I'm not sure. But all the boys knew. But the manager was like, I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
Ain't that annoying? When the man them know, but the manager's a bit.
Don't get me wrong though. Bromley's goalkeeper at the time, Mark Cousins, unreal. Like probably one great guy, great person, loved going in, unreal. And then people don't know this, but I remember we played Notts County, and he was like, we're gonna give you a deal. This was the final day of the transfer window, by the way, in January. And I turned down clubs and like, I really enjoy Bromley here. I turned down clubs. He said, I'm gonna give you a deal. I was like, give you a proper deal. So I was like, oh, cool, I'm gonna go back in full time properly now. I got a call at like on the 31st of Jan. I got a call at 9 o'clock saying, from my agent going, Cookie, Bromley have signed another goalkeeper. I was like, excuse me? He's like, yeah, Bromley have signed another goalkeeper. I said, you're lying. He goes, yeah, Jenny, look, they signed another goalkeeper loan. Man calls me, Cookie, I didn't know if you're going to sign the deal or not, blah, 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 blah.
So how long did they give you to sign?
Bro, they said I was signing. We beat Notts County.
Yeah.
So we had the Monday off.
Right.
I think that was the 31st. So I was coming in on a Tuesday to sign a new deal.
Of course,
I was buzzing, signing, all right, cool, I'm going to sign this deal. Did they help?
No
Done
deal.
me over.
So after that no deal, where were you? Back to Welling?
No. We had a Grenada trip.
We did. COVID year. Is it COVID year still?
No, it's just starting to come out of it.
So where would we have gone?
We went Andorra. No, we went Andorra. It was Andorra. No, we went Europe. It was Gibraltar and what do you call it?
Yes, I remember it. Yeah.
So I think I was just
Gibraltar and Andorra.
yeah, to Gibraltar, whatever.
What,
And
Grenada.
Yeah.
Oh.
They came here.
And I come back on the trip and I got a call in the airport, and it was Stephen King, the GOAT. And he goes, Cookie, like, I want to sign you. I said, thank you, God. And I signed there, and obviously got playoffs. Did right. I think you come to the game, innit?
Yeah.
Semi-final.
Yeah, you made a few good penalty saves.
Yeah, so 2 pens still lost.
What, in the 90 minutes or?
No, in the shootout, so 2 pens still lost.
That's peak.
King is a madman in it anyway. We shouldn't have even got to that stage, but that's
him.
That's just my GOAT, man. And then Bromley called me back the season later saying, we want to sign you. But he was like, this is the money we're offering you. I said, and we're going to sign another goalkeeper. And they're going to sign a goalkeeper on loan. I'm telling people straight how it is. People wondering why I left. They were like, we're going to sign another goalkeeper. He's going to be your number one. He's going to be number one. So we're going to give you number 13. So we're going to get a loan goalie in. I said, so I said, this is my home, like, on my doorstep. Like, you're not gonna find another goalkeeper better than me. Let's be honest. So I remember they got a goalie in from Southampton on loan. Tried to get him on loan. Went to see him. Weren't better than me. Sent him back. A goalkeeper from Millwall. Sent him back. So in the end, he started the season number 1 with number 13 on their back.
Reice Charles Cook.
Do you know what I mean? Started off, 1 player of the month first month. Then we got Tom Smith on loan from Arsenal. Great lad. He's a really good lad, to be fair. And then obviously Maidstone game, you were there.
Yep.
Tore my quad.
Yes.
So I tore my quad off the bone.
Oof. You got your injuries, man.
Yeah. So I tore my quad off the bone.
Hamstring, 1 quad.
Dr. Shoulders like, listen, you're not going to be back till April. I was like, listen, I'll be back quicker than that. Like, I know, like, it was work. I wasn't supposed to be walking. I was walking after day 2 of tearing my quad. So I had crutches from crutches where I walked cash. But they didn't know how bad it was until the scan, obviously, and it tore it completely off the bones. I had to have it reattached. Done it in October. Had my op like October 5th or whatever. I was back playing January 1st. They said I wouldn't be playing until April.
Oh, raw.
But the guy is coming to office, so got a call, and the guy's coming to office saying, Cookie, can you please play? It's from the manager saying, Cookie, can you please play? I was like, I'm not supposed to be. He's like, honestly, can you please play? Played. Drew, whatever. I think obviously job was on the line. Then went on a mad run. Got us in the playoffs. And then come to the end of the season, we lost to Chesterfield, obviously in the playoff semi-final, and one of the players got sent off, and they tried to blame me for rolling a football player the ball because he miscontrolled it and slide tackle someone. I said, there's a professional footballer. I rolled it to him. He's miscontrolled it, which happens, and he got sent off. How's this my fault? Tried to blame me, whatever, saying, why are you giving him the ball? I said, oh, interesting. Anyway, he goes, oh yeah, we're going to offer you a new deal. He goes, it's not the deal you was expecting, but because we're unsure on your quad. I said, hold on. I'll come back for you. Put my quad on the line every game.
Early.
Come back early. Got us in the playoffs.
Unsure.
And now you're unsure of my injury.
Treacherous.
I said, yeah, safe. From then on, my head was gone. Completely gone that day, like on the moon. People don't know this, but this is the stuff that happens in football.
Yeah.
And people think, oh, it's just a joy, yeah, pen, blah, blah. But that's the only reason why I left Bromley. Because if you can treat me that way, after all I've done.
You won player of the season, didn't you?
No. Only reason why I didn't because of the injury, the gap.
Oh, okay.
But I very much would have been in contention. I was going to play them up. Like, if you go look at every Bromley game's highlights of that season.
Yeah, we were watching after. Remember, we would come and do
yeah.
And sit down and watch the games.
Like, you'd be like, rah. Not even to bring myself up, but you'd be like, what the hell? Like, how?
Big yourself up, bro.
Nah, because people will take that the wrong way. But when this episode's released. So, yeah. And then, obviously, there was meant to be talks and moves going hair. But obviously, they all fell through. Just being bad-mouthed just right and centre. Which I'm just like, oh, you know what? It is what it is. That's why I don't stress anymore about the ball team. When I'm in the club, give you my 100%, like be the true professional. I'll bring the young kids in the gym. I'll make everything happen. Because all them young boys that are Bromley now and how they are now, look at Bromley are. It's because they saw how I'm going to take credit, but they saw how I worked.
Who's that because of?
It's because of me. Ask Jacob. Jacob would see videos of me in the gym. We finished training at 12:1.
Yeah, I'd ring him.
I was in the gym like 4.
Yeah, ring him at 3-4 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing? He said, I'm in the gym. I said, where? At
Yeah,
Bromley.
Bromley.
I said, why are you still at training?
Yeah.
Because I'm finishing training, so I'm coming home.
So he's him.
He's working. I give that
work ethic.
Yeah, that work ethic is one thing.
The extras as well.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, people can't take the other side of me.
But do you ever feel like it's too much? I know you're never going to dim yourself down for anyone.
I'll be real. No, I'm just an influential character, man. I think it scares managers how influential I could be. I think they think, all right, if Reice turns against me,
they're gonna get the rest of the boys.
Yeah. But I'm not like that. Do you know what I mean? I've never been like that.
Deep down, you're actually a good guy.
Yeah. Like, you don't know me. Like, I'm just reminding all the time. Just live life as it is.
Yeah. I think the loudness is taken for a certain way.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Because you hear Reice is loud, you take it a certain type of way. But it's not that. You get what I mean?
So, some people feel threatened by dominant characters.
Yeah.
And that literally.
And I can't lie. When I'm rubbish or I've had a thinker, I'm quiet.
Sure, I know that.
Yeah. You know that. Yeah, first hand.
I know that.
But yeah, like that's how I am because you know what I mean. Like I could back it up, as they say. It's always every time an agent calls, it's like, oh, it's not your ability they're worried about. So like, what the hell are they worried about then?
He knows.
It's a character that they've heard about. Oh, what's this character stuff? None of you know me to be judging.
Yeah, that's the weird thing in football, though.
There's always hearsay and rumours and shit.
That's all it is.
And
forever.
The references that managers give each other as well, bro.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
But my
That's why they all flop though in the long run.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Correct.
My thing with that is always to the case of, why don't you come and know who I am? You come and learn me as and you make your mind up on me instead of taking someone else's decision on me.
Yeah.
I know references and everyone has a reference. Even people that leave jobs have references. But at the end of the day, you have to. They're not going to decline an interview with that person because of a reference.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? At least take the interview. Like, let me come in on a trial, see me around the building, see me with this group of players, see me with how I am with you.
They ain't trying to see nothing.
But that's the thing in football. They
You know
don't.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, at least
That's why they flop.
see the ability first. Then you can judge
That's
the
what I mean.
character.
Like, if my
along the way.
CV had nothing, I can understand it. But you look at the years, seeing a black youth that's playing League One as a goalkeeper,
Goalkeeper, yeah. That's the very important part
at
of this.
20, 21 years old,
Right.
I'm thinking, rah, like, he must be, because let's be real black brothers here. When you see a black brother in goal, you're thinking,
No, I was literally gonna
Yeah,
ask
black keepers got a bad rep.
that's the real.
how it is, like, being. I was gonna ask one, what made you want to become a goalkeeper, and two, like, how does it feel being one of the few black goalkeepers across England in general?
So what made me become a goalkeeper is I had heart problems as a child. So I had a heart murmur, which my mum wasn't sure about, but all my brothers play football. So I was like, I want to play. Mum was like, if you're going to play, you're going in goal. So I was like, oh, all right. So I ended up going in goal. Used to dive in my kitchen, dive in the concrete in my back garden a lot before I moved to my house now. So that's how I ended up in goal. And then I was, 6, 7, scouted by Arsenal, playing in goal. I was at Arsenal for 13 years?
Jeez.
Left at 19. You know what I mean? Probably the first black goalkeeper to get a pro there. Whether now you look at Arsenal's rank, the black goalkeepers left, right, and centre.
Yeah, literally.
There's black keepers around the world, left, right, centre.
That's what I mean. Like, but I feel like I can't lie. Over here, see the youths playing in goal now.
Pioneer.
Yeah, I'm pioneering that. 100%. Me and Jamal Blackman.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
true.
yeah, the one at Chelsea, innit?
Yeah, we're pioneering. Because I'll be real, I used to up and down the ages. You know, when you travel with it, it was literally me and him only, and Lawrence Vigouroux, to be fair, and we're all in the same age bracket.
He's at Sheffield United.
No,
Burnley.
Oh, okay.
Where's Jamal now?
He was at
Exeter, I
Burton.
think, or Burton.
He
One
was
of
at
them.
Burton.
Yeah,
He's had a
Oh,
good
is
career,
it?
though.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh
Jamal
right.
Blackman's had a good career in terms of like clubs he's been at.
yeah. Chilling.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was thing, and now you see clubs wouldn't trust it before back in the day. Sorry,
What?
Black
Why
goalkeepers.
was that though? What was the stigma against black goalkeepers?
it just wasn't a thing.
I think
bro.
it was the same thing with blacks in the mids.
What? No, but the blacks in the mids thing was they
No,
don't have a
black-
brain in it.
I'd say black centre backs.
It's like It's like concentration,
concentration.
stuff like that.
So they like black quarterbacks in NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah, same
Same
style.
thing. People don't know notice these things, but no, they definitely notice it. But they try to play blind to it. But it's true. I remember when I walked into Bury the first day, and what I do now when I go to clubs. Well, now obviously I think a lot of people know me, so they know who I am when I walk in. But when I
Don't
first
tell
went
them you're a
in,
keeper, innit?
bro, I just need to take my boots out and it'd be a pair of vapors, so they automatically think I'm a winger. And then literally 5 minutes before we go out, I take my gloves out. And they're thinking, what the hell? Then they go out, they see me, and they're like,
Oh, it's actually good.
it's jokes because managers want to question me, but there's not a player in football that you can ring that would question me when it comes to goalkeeping.
No, you're not wrong.
I can't lie. I'll ring up whoever you want. I'll be like, if you had the top 5 goalkeepers that you played with, every player I played with, and I thought top 3, they'd be like, I know I'm in that top 3.
So would James Maddison say your top 3 goalkeepers
100%.
you played with?
James Maddison, come on the show. I need it first hand now.
100.
Oh yeah, Joe's left now, so it's just the three of us continuing the episode, obviously, of Reice. We're gonna quickly pour up a drink. We got
We've got some VUSA here. Shout out our drink sponsors of the show.
Right, you man got sponsors now.
Listen, you're moving quickly.
So yeah, we're gonna try the VUSA vodka, which is obviously from Damala.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Me, I don't even drink, but I'll do it for you, look.
Look at him. Season is finished. The season is done. Cheers, fellas.
Cheers. Shout out VUSA, I guess, innit?
VUSA.
Yes. Let me give you a little taste. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I'm an honest man, so I'm not really a mango man. So I'll let you know if this is.
Trust me. Nice.
That's actually good.
Yeah. Smell it.
I had a little smell earlier. That sounds good, bro. I'm not really a mango man as well. This is.
Mm-hmm.
That's mad, innit? Being from the Caribbean and not being a mango man.
Oh
From
man.
Africa, man.
Yeah, but moving on from
That'd be hitting, I can't lie.
so Reice is enjoying the VUSA vodka, so that means get yours.
Yeah. Go buy on Amazon.
$24.99.
Trust me, next day delivery.
I like it.
That is the end of our promo done. Let's get back to the episode. So Reice, what was the what's life basically saying for you now then? What's the new ventures you're stepping into? What are the obviously you turned 30, new age. We spoke about. We had a conversation about.
When was your birthday?
April 8th.
Oh, bro, it's fresh fit. Happy
Yeah.
belated, man.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Yeah,
Welcome to the club, man.
Yeah, man. It's 30 ball. Crazy.
we had an episode where we spoke about turning a new age and
Yeah.
the things you find in life.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked the question on the episode: what's gonna feel different about what feels different about your late 20s, your early 20s, and now you're in your 30s? I know you haven't been in your 30s for long.
Yeah. I'll say early 20s, you feel like this time's never going to come.
Mm.
So I mean, because like the real time for enjoyment, you know what I mean? Like everything's fresh, like you're just starting to live. Late 20s, I think it's mad over here, the pressures of raw, like I need to get my shit together, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like cool, like you might see people around your age group, married, kids, do you know what I mean? Stuff like that. But really and truly, your life's still starting.
Mm.
God willing, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But me and my career, where I am, is late 30s. People say I'm going into my prime,
Mm-hmm.
goalkeeping, blah, blah. It might be a bit longer than some pros, but me, I'm starting to think about it now. And I want to teach the young kids basically what I've learned and tell them my experiences and, you know, kind of like teach them how to play the game. Not really a lot of people taught me how to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
I was just raw.
Right.
Like, I left my family early. My family huge to me because they kept me in check, but maybe I was over protected. When I went out there in the real world, it was like, raw, like I'm just fresh, like I'm just gonna be me. Like sometimes I need to hold back.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Fair.
So it's like I can like teach them and gradually and teach them how to work around people, how to work with different people. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I wanna. That's how I'm looking at my life from now on, and I'm really looking forward to like coaching and because I've got a huge passion for football. Football's my passion from a kid. Like I've loved football, and it's one of the things I always want to be in.
Mm-hmm.
So now for me, it's giving what I learned to them and giving it in the right way and being honest with them. 'Cause I don't think a lot of people, me growing up, was honest with me.
Mm-hmm.
Like coaches, whatever, it was all right to protect them, but I want to be like, listen, I'm not here to protect me. I'm here to protect you.
Mm.
That's how I'm looking at it.
Mm.
So what kind of role do you think you should step in after you retire? Would you be a coach?
Most definitely.
Or would
Love
you
to
be
be.
like someone that works with the PFA? Or like player liaison of a club?
It's hard because the way I am, I don't think I'm suited for the PFA. 'Cause I'm ruthless, raw. Like I ain't mollycoddling them.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna tell a kid straight, and it
Mhm.
might hurt his feelings,
Right.
but you're getting a real from me.
Yeah.
Like no matter who I am, like no matter who you are, I'll be real with you straight. So it's like me, I'll probably do it my own separate way.
Mm.
So even the way I coach, like it will be the real. If you're not good enough and you're not where you need to be, I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to tell your parents straight. You need to do this. If you don't like it, go find someone else.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm here to help you and make you the best you could possibly be. And that's the way I was growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I kind of do it now when I'm with young players. I'll tell them straight. I'll be like, brother, you could be this, but you need to do this. Some take it well, some people don't.
Mm.
But luckily, I'm still a player now, so you either take it and you don't. But when I'm when I'm a coach, it's different.
Right.
So I really got to find that balance of, but I don't want to find the balance, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I want to keep it raw and real.
Yeah, you probably just need to work on delivery of the message, innit? Because the message.
No, but there's
change.
only some messages can't be delivered in a nice way. Really real.
They can be. I'd say every message
for football.
I'd say every message can be delivered a certain type of way.
No,
because you're talking about on the pitch.
I'm talking in general. So
on field discussions happen, and I feel like they have to be delivered a certain type of way.
Yeah.
If it's off field, like say a coach to a player, like 1-to-1, you can deliver that message in a better type of way than you deliver it than when he's in the game.
I get that, but if me deliver it in that way, he's not getting through to you. I need to do it the rough and rugged way.
Different learners though.
I hear it, but
Yeah,
then it comes to a time where it's not coming through. So I need to say the real. So the other day,
some people just don't get it.
This is generally that on the pitch. Like, it's having a chat in the change room, final day of the season, and it was like we weren't playing well. Someone was like, "Let's stop being negative." Like, how you meant to perform when you're not doing better? I said, bruv, you want positivity when you're not doing the right thing. Have you lost your mind? Like, what is this game coming to? Like, right. I'm trying to tell you straight, like, that's how it is.
Is that not, that's teammate to teammate?
Yeah. But even as a coach, if I'm telling you as a kid, like, this is what you need to do, this is what you need to do better, and you still make the same mistakes, sometimes you're going to need that, the real, like, the rough, like, this is what's going to happen if it don't happen. If you don't do what I'm telling you to do.
Yeah, but some players can't adapt anyway, and that's just their level.
That's just it is, yeah. But me, I feel like I could coach anyone.
So I'm gonna ask you both a question. What would you? How would you say? I'm gonna ask it to Deji, then I'm gonna come to you. How would you say you learn? What kind of learner are you in any environment? What kind of like what?
I'm
how
more
would
like
you?
a demonstration and like a discussion kind of learner.
Okay.
So I'll be more hands-on with things.
Mm-hmm.
Then on top of that, then you have to tell me like the backstory as to why this, why that, why this, why that.
Mm-hmm.
So you give me the final product, then you just reverse engineer the whole process. Then I got it straight.
Right. And then in that process, if you haven't got anything, what would be the next step to re-deliver that message to you? In terms of, would you have to be shouted at? Would you have to be retold in the exact same way? What kind of, how would...
I have questions. I wouldn't say shout because, yeah, it don't work. I know shouting don't work. You can't shout at me now.
Yeah.
Because that would just, someone get slapped. But it'll be more so just reaffirming what you've already said, innit? Mm-hmm. But it hasn't really happened to the point where I still don't understand. Otherwise, the person that explained it properly.
Yeah.
Okay, understand. And for you, Reice, how would you? What would you say? How do you learn?
You tell me, I'll pick it up. So you tell me, for example, let's say you tell me and let me keep going, like keep doing the same thing.
So you're a repetition person.
Yeah,
You have to see
I'm a repetition type of person. Yeah,
you have to see it a number of times to learn.
Yeah,
to learn.
So like, let's say we're doing an exercise.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say we're doing a crossing drill.
Yeah.
And you want me to do like start position, and you want me to change my start position, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If we do it over and over again, I'm gonna get it, and then I'll implement it instantly.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? I'm one of them.
And then same.
But
question.
I'm also one of them where if I know I've got the backing from you, that I'm allowed to do what you've told me, and if a mistake happens from it, and you be like, listen, hold my hands up, I told him how to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna learn it quick. Do you know what I mean?
Right. So in the back of your mind, as long as someone's backing you in a situation,
yeah,
you'll be comfortable in that situation.
100%.
And the same thing I asked Dej, if that message would have to be re-delivered,
yeah,
what would it then take for you to understand? If the repetition wasn't working, how would they then have to re-deliver that message to you for you to understand what's going on?
I think that's more on me. I think once I get the message, I'm very good with it. I think that's the way I've been brought up. Like, I don't really know any other ways. Like, for you to shout at me, I don't normally get shouted at. If I get shouted at, it's for foolishness. So I have more, you tell me, I'll learn. So, like, for example, let's say last year was a big thing that I implemented in my game was cutting out the low cross. So, you know, when a player gets to, like, the byline or they're in the box and they know there's a square on, can you cut out that ball in that little 6-yard zone?
Yeah.
So I take that step when a player gets his head down. Can you take that step? And the goalkeeper coach to me was to, like, listen, do that. It's like percentages 1 in 35 will go the other side of you. So I had that bravery to step there. Now in my head, cool, he's backed me. To have that bravery to go. So now I can learn that. So now I have the bravery to go and do that. Do you know what I mean? Okay. So I'm not really shouting doesn't really work. Shouting only works at me when it's not related to my job.
Oh, okay. So
shouting's like, Reice, you're not doing this right. Like, not like, Reice, you're not doing your job right. It's, Reice, you're being a dick in the change room.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. You're
going to get yourself in trouble.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I understand.
But when it comes to actual work,
shouting's not going to work.
It's not going to do nothing.
It's not going to change your way to...
Yeah.
No, I just wanted to ask a question because obviously you wanted to go into coaching. Obviously, I want to see how you would feel, how you take a message and how it would look, how one is re-delivered. So...
How would you take the message?
Good question.
In terms of what kind of learner am I?
Yeah.
I'm definitely a visual learner. So I can see stuff and implement it. And I've noticed that more recently in terms of not football per se, just forget football, in terms of like just this editing the podcast, I can watch something and relay it on my screen. And then
got you.
You get what I mean? So it is similar with football though. I can watch something in like a shape or something like that, and we can go outside, and I can now pick apart what's going on. Like I said to Reice recently, I like to analyze my games because I like to watch things, and I watch things because I can see what I've done wrong, and then I know if I'm in that position again, I'm not going to make the mistake. And the redeliverance of that message, shouting to me, you're not. I take shouting as you're shouting at me. So I usually, when I hear it, I've heard you the first time. So once you've told me, cool, thumb up. Once you're still shouting the same thing, it gets to a point where I'm going to just shout back at you just because you're shouting at me. So I'm just going to do the same thing you're doing to me just because you're doing the same, just because you're doing it. Yeah. But no, definitely a visual learner and redeliverance of a message. Just tell me again. Just tell me again or show me. Literally go back to the drawing board. I've said this year many a time to my assistant manager. I said, let's go and watch it because if I see it, I can see where I'm meant to be and I can see what I'm doing wrong. But sometimes when you're just telling me, yeah, go over there, I'm thinking, nah, because I don't feel like that's correct. But if I can see it visually and then I know I can go and implement it on the pitch, I can now understand why you've told me that.
Simple.
Yeah. So that's kind of how I learn.
Yeah.
That's not too bad, actually.
I just think shouting's more, especially in football, shouting's for a group. If you're shouting at me on the individual thing, it's like...
Yeah, it must be disrespectful.
Yeah, like, I'm giving shit back. But if you're in a group and the group ain't doing enough, and I understand the shouting. But if I've, like, done something...
You ever got close to punching up a manager?
Yes.
What about you?
Nah, man. I never got into it with managers per se.
Will managers actually fight?
No. It never ever gets to that.
It's not that kind of thing, innit?
Never ever gets to that.
Not to that level.
Because it gets a bit mouthy, but it stops there, innit?
Yeah. It should do anyway.
Yeah. I'm sure there's been many.
But remember, the manager's authority figure.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You can't really punch him like that.
So if you were to do anything to a manager, it's like you're in your job. If you were to fight your manager.
Smoke him.
Yeah, but...
But actually...
Yeah, you get what I mean. So it's one of those type of things.
But yeah, it's different because you lot have contact with yours every day.
Right.
But
we have to see him.
Me, I don't have contact with mine. I can go weeks on end.
Without seeing him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a difference.
When I see him, it's all love.
Because you're not in contact with him so much.
Yeah.
Whereas we have to have a relationship with our manager. A manager's an extension of the players.
Yeah, 100%.
You have to have a
He's
relationship.
the leader of the group.
There's no two ways about it. Even if you don't like your manager, you have to have some form of relationship with him.
So the only people that you don't see on a daily basis, like the owner of the club.
I saw my owner last year every day without fail. His office was right there.
Yeah.
Oh, and they were ever present all the time.
Yeah, and we had a great relationship. We sat down in Marbella, having a great time. He flew us all out to Marbella. Sat there, spoke with him. What? Ledge guy, man. Yeah.
We went out to...
No, I don't have a relationship with owners. Like more time. Like the only relationship I had with an owner was probably when I was at Dartford and Aldershot. Just because they're around the club.
When you're in the big clubs, I don't think you see them.
Yeah, you speak to them. But like those, I like Reice said, if you're in the Prem, the owners aren't in England. No. The owners aren't in the country. You might see them at a game.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
do you really know who owns the club at that point?
No, because they're there, man.
Yeah, true.
So it is a weird one with owners, but relationships are everything. Like Damala said to us, you need people you need people.
You can't do it alone, innit?
Yeah, and that's what you kind of figure out in football. It's difficult to do it alone because in my position now, where I've basically been representing myself for the past few years. I said I can't really do it with the agents, so I represent myself. You're doing it alone. You're going out and doing everything that someone else can do or someone else's actual expertise, but you're then doing it. And like when Damala said it in the episode, basically saying what he said, you have 24 hours in a day, but you need 48. You get what I mean?
That's true.
You're doing all the work of others instead of trusting someone to do that for you. But when you've gone down the pipe hole and when I said pipe hole, you got pause.
Pause that.
It's a major.
when you've gone down the pipeline and you understand, like you've gone through agents and they've not worked for you. You understand. You sit there and you're like, I can't really trust him. You lose trust in every agent.
Most definitely.
And I'm sure you've had the same.
You got agent now?
Yeah. He's good, to be fair. Puts his neck on the line for me. So,
what's it take to be an agent, though? Can I be an agent?
You want it to be?
Is it?
Agent is probably the biggest thing where relationships matter.
Really?
This is why I don't think I could do it. Because...
You think you burn bridges?
Yeah. Like there's some agents, there's a big one who half the country hates.
He gets to play his great deals, though.
He gets to play great deals. Was he your old agent as well? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And I can't lie, his CV don't lie, but the whole of football hates him.
Yeah, you kind of can't be in. With the agency thing, there's bare agents that work with clubs directly, and they never want to ruin that relationship with the club by asking for more money or something like that, or asking for more. Like they'll be like, "Oh, the club offered you this. This is what we should take," and you're thinking, "I'm worth more than that."
Yeah.
But it's because you don't want to ruin that relationship with the club.
Yeah. So
you kind of need an agent that is big enough to not care about ruining relationships with clubs, but still people have to work with him.
Yeah.
Or her. Because there's big female agents, especially in the NBA and in across that right now.
Yeah. I think about the agency thing. But yeah, but I don't know. It's hard. And especially now that if I go into it, a lot of these people are going to be players that I played with. And I'm going to be bunning relationships with them.
Isn't the nature of the business, though?
It is, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just business, man.
It's just business.
Because if you take it personal, at the end of the day, I'm doing business, you're doing business. Yeah. We need to kind of... I'm doing the best for the person that's working, I'm working for. You're doing the best for the people that are working for you. At the end of the day, we can't ruin a friendship over a business.
Yeah, that's just how it is.
That's how it is, for real.
Life, I guess, innit?
Let's do song of the week.
Yes. Song.
So literally, song of the week could be any song that you've been banging the whole week. Well, something that you've been listening to the whole week. It could be any song.
Yeah.
I even give you two songs if two is better than, like, if you're thinking about two.
I've got one.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's been running in my mind. And I've lately lost my knee trying to do the TikTok dance.
What?
Yeah. You heard that? And you know what? I gotta give it to him. You know that DJ Emma? She remixed Shabba Motherpot with Liberian Girl.
Mm-hmm.
It was a TikTok trend dance.
Yeah.
So she put Shabba Motherpot on a Liberian Girl beat. Right, it's incredible.
You ain't heard it, Deji?
Is that when they're doing that dance when they?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
My missus was doing that last week.
But the dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been in my mirror. I've been in my mirror all week trying to run that one up. I've been in Bolton, innit? I had a night shoot. So I've had bare spare time. I've been in my mirror trying to do a little step thing. Well, that thing's hard, man. I think that's age though, man. I think Rhythm's going.
Yeah, Dej, what's your song of the week this week?
You know what, my song 50 Cent, Hustler's Ambition.
Never misses, man.
You're really banging 50 yesterday as well.
I just said that as an Acer, play me 50 Cent. Just been playing 50 Cent. I haven't even stopped it. Not to say that I've been listening to the tunes. I ain't really been listening to them, but Hustler's Ambition.
That one before a game hits every single time.
You can never go wrong with that one.
Did he just make that song for the movie?
No. What was the movie before Get Rich or Die Trying? Was it that?
Yeah, he made it for Get Rich or Die.
Maybe actually, because that was I think so actually.
I don't know. Yeah, but my song of the week this week is Michael Jackson as well, and it's the classic. Can't go wrong. Rock With You.
Fair.
Wouldn't make my top 5 Michael Jackson, but it's a great song.
Oh God, you know when this
whatever.
He wouldn't make my top 5 Michael.
Who would?
No, it wouldn't make my top 5 Michael Jackson song. What? My top 5
Oh,
Michael
top 5 Michael Jackson song.
Yeah.
What?
Nah, it wouldn't make my top 5.
He's had some crazy takes. Who's your top? Ask him his top 5 songs. Go on. What are your top 5 Michael Jackson songs? Off head.
Liberian Girl. Number 1.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, where's
Yeah.
four more, innit?
Yeah, come on.
Thriller.
Okay, I wouldn't say it's better than Rock With You, but you go on.
PYT.
Yeah.
Nice.
Angels Can Wait.
You've even got the name wrong, so you can't.
Heaven Can Wait. Sorry, Heaven Can Wait. Heaven Can Wait. Sorry.
But yeah, that's fine.
7. Heaven Can Wait.
Yeah.
And what would be my number 5?
Over Rock With You.
You'll be Rock With You.
Has
No,
to
I
be Rock
wouldn't.
With You.
It actually wouldn't. My Michael's got hits.
He has, but Rock With You is definitely up there, top 5.
No, like, oh, like they don't care about us.
Not better than Rock With You. No, I couldn't.
Yeah,
I couldn't.
No,
Nah.
that one's got that one I can feel.
I don't care.
You can't feel Rock With You.
Yeah. But live Roosevelt was living. No, listen. That one was so good that they had made him shoot another video. Do you know how good that?
Yeah, but Rock With You's like top 5 Michael Jackson.
Rock
Easy.
With You is such a classic.
It's a classic.
It's so smooth.
Who'd you go top 5 Michael Jackson, Dej, if you could go top 5?
Well, Rock With You will be there.
I forgot
Yeah.
Smooth Criminal. Oh my god.
It's not number one. Mine ain't in any particular order, but I know Rock With You is definitely there. Human Nature.
Oh, that's way better than Rock With You.
Nah, we're not doing this again.
But both are in my top
Both
5.
are in the top 5. Yeah, go free.
PYT.
Can't miss.
Can't miss every time.
Dirty Diana.
Oh
my goodness. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Big tune. And Don't Stop Till You Get Enough.
Oh,
See, Rock With You can't make top 5.
what? He Rock With You was in this top.
Yeah, can't make it. Can't make it. Can't make it. I just realized it can't make it. I just realized it can't make it.
No, Rock With You's in this.
Before Off the Wall.
I was about to give you my top 5.
Yeah, go on.
Off the Wall is Off the Wall is number 1. Off the Wall is number 1. Rock With You is easily number 2. Liberian Girl's number 3. Liberian Girl's in there. I don't think
Liberian Girl is Michael Jackson's greatest ever song.
Nah.
It is.
Nah, it's
You
number
got to
3.
take everything into account.
It's number 3.
I need to listen to my Liberian Girl.
No, you take everything into account because you take the video in as well. Yeah. That he had every A-list celebrity, like movie star.
He's trying to advocate for Liberian Girl.
No, I'm not hearing him.
No, you have to because you got to take it in.
I'm taking
there's
it
not a person else on this planet that can make it happen, and I bet he didn't pay one of them to be in that video.
Of course not. Of course not. But my 4th is You Rock My World. Just because of every time I hear that song, oh, that's crazy. And then PYT, Pretty Young Thing. Pretty Young Thing might go down as Michael Jackson's one of his actual best songs. He's actually top 5 in all of our categories.
Yeah. PYT is a scary rhythm.
I love that song.
Yeah.
That one make you get up and groove even if you can't dance.
It's a smooth song.
It's just, that's exactly what it's been.
Most of your tunes are smooth anyway.
Doing a
Heaven
top 5
Can Wait
Michael,
is scary though.
yeah, no, but doing a top 5 Michael is hard, you know,
It's difficult.
because it would change every day. But
You know what? We might need to revisit this.
Yes.
I think I need to give it more thought.
Same, I just threw a load together and they all could easily make Michael Jackson top 5.
But guess what? Rock Review is staying.
It's staying in the
It's
I
top
don't know
staying
if
in
it's staying because it's just, it's just nostalgic because you're forgetting tunes like Billie Jean and that.
What do you mean nostalgia? None of these tunes were made when we were alive.
Yeah, like Billie Jean.
The whole thing
The
is
whole
like,
thing
Billie
nostalgia.
Jean is
I wouldn't put it in my top 5.
Nah, I wouldn't put Billie Jean in my top 5 either.
on,
You know you're gonna have to take out Thriller. You know
But like I said,
Thriller.
you've gone too far.
Nah, boys, you need to stop Thriller.
You're gonna have to take out Thriller.
You lost it.
I wouldn't put Thriller there at
Yeah,
all.
you're gonna take out Thriller.
Thriller.
Yeah,
How-
Thriller.
You're gonna have to take it out because for a song, not take away the video. Yeah, song for song. You're not gonna listen to Thriller bare.
You're not.
You lost your mind.
You know full well
I
Rock
listen
Review
to- I listen to-
runs more than Thriller.
1000%.
I actually know Thriller like word for word.
No, I'm not saying you shouldn't, but
Do you know what I mean? Slam. No. That's one of the greatest Halloween songs of all time.
yeah, but we're not talking about greatest Halloween songs. We're
Yeah,
talking about
man,
greatest
Man don't know nothing about Halloween.
Yeah.
But
Greatest
Rock
Mike
Review. I can name 5 R. Kelly songs better than Rock Review.
Oh no.
I'm just saying that's
no,
what it is. Isn't it? It's a slow jam song.
No.
That's a wild pivot.
Yeah, wild pivot that
Yeah,
we're not gonna
I'm
make.
just saying we're not gonna make that. Yeah, I'm just saying.
That's as they said. We'll have to revisit it.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
have to.
we have to.
But as I'd like to ask, one piece of advice, Reice,
Huh?
that you'd give to the young aspiring footballers out there, goalkeepers specifically, and yeah, the floor is yours.
One piece of advice I'll give young aspiring goalkeepers.
Let me change it. Let me say black
on.
goalkeepers because there's not many.
Yeah, black
Let me say black
goalkeepers.
goalkeepers.
Your relationship with your goalkeeper coach is everything. And just wait your time, and then you'll be in charge of your own career.
Fair. And what's 2 guests that you think would be good for the show, and how would you help us get them?
2 guests that I think would be good for this show. I've got one friend. He'd be really good. Who's just created because this show, I like the direction it goes. There's no one direction. It's all direction. So I've got a friend who's just made a crypto bot and NFTs that earns,
wow.
that basically the bot does the market for you. You know, sells like gold and all that, like the price of gold and stuff. He'd be really good. Very deep chat. See where he's come from because he's come from ends.
Yeah, name.
Huh?
Can you throw his name out here?
No.
Okay, yeah.
When we get to 20 subscribers,
Yes, you're not
Yeah.
wrong. Yeah,
yeah, because
and,
people start following him and then she's trying to get in there early. You know what I mean? I'm waiting to buy my thing first. You know what I mean?
and your next one.
And another good guess would be, you know what, your little brother, and how it is in comparing your career at Crystal Palace to his right now at Chelsea, and seeing a difference.
Ooh, that's not
a bad
you know?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Because just the other day you told me what he flew to Saudi Arabia without you not knowing.
true. We knew, but
Yeah, well, you knew 2 days before you fly him.
yeah.
Yeah, that is
You know what
mad
I mean? Us, our tours were
Was
like,
you flying to Arabia?
We're flying to Switzerland. That's where we were going.
yeah.
Where was you going to?
We had the Italy, Germany, Spain. I think probably the most outlandish place we went was, I actually couldn't tell you. We went to find out Dubai or Saudi Arabia. I'll tell you that for free.
Yeah, we didn't leave Europe.
Yeah. We went to America once. I didn't even make the trip. Got in trouble. Took me off the train.
How?
Can't remember what I did. I'll be honest. But they were like, yeah, you're not going to America now. I said, okay.
That story
Fair.
is quite funny, to be fair. That's the story when they told you were going.
Yeah. I was so excited.
Yeah, they told him he was going.
Damn.
Yeah, took that away from me.
That'll be for another day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, I think your little brother would be great because Chelsea now, especially with the amount of players they have, like he probably don't even know half the players that turn up at training half the time.
Actually, nah. Do you know what? You can't use his little brother.
Yeah, use someone else.
You have to use someone else.
Yeah, because I can walk down the corridor and get him.
Because we can drag him now.
Who do I know that'd be a really good guest for this show?
And that's his brother anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly. You can't use my
I'd
family.
say, you know what? There's a guy called Darius Henderson who I used to play with. He's such an interesting guy. People used to call him like a football thug and that. He's really, really the nicest guy ever, but if you go on his wrong side, it'd kill you.
Oh, okay.
Right.
But it'd be really, really good to have him on the show. Just let him set free how he was. I think he's an agent now.
Oh, okay.
But
So
he's
a
very,
different
very good.
perspective.
And I could get him, have a chat, and get him to have.
That would be good.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
But yeah, we're going to end it here. We're going to wrap it up.
Mm-hmm.
As always, as we like to say, well, as Jacob likes to say,
I don't say like and subscribe.
and I always say tell a friend to tell a friend. And it's going to be... Actually, no, we ain't going to tell you when this is coming out. It'll come out when it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
When I get a club. So I don't get, I don't get sacked after.
Listen, he's got National League and above.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anything less ain't good enough.
Correct.
So it's Deji signing out.
Jacob signing out.
And as always, it's a pleasure being on the phone, being on the show. It's me, Reice. Thank you.
Lovely.
Thank
Peace.
you for listening.
Yes.